The men of Gondor are under siege in today's Dawnless Day siege battle today, and they have called upon all men of the West and even some northern allies to help them in this great struggle here against Mordor and their evil Isengard allies led by the evil wizard Saruman. What's up, guys, and welcome back. We're here with another glorious Lord of the Rings siege, and yeah, we have a 3v3 siege here on, I can't remember what the name of this map is. I think it's Sulmagor, I think it is, but I could be wrong. It could be a different map, but I think it is that one. I can never remember the name of this map, but it's got one giant wall that the defenders, I feel like I never see these guys ever defend it, but have to defend in some way or another. It looks like they are going to try and defend the streets around it. And this sort of section over here, much easier area to hold. And this, yeah, I think it's Sulmagor, divided by this great river here, of the ships already docking, preparing to deal with some very torrid times and very little trade coming through this city. Because it is, yes, under siege from the orcs of Mordor and the orcs of Isengard. We have Isengard landing here, and they are facing off against the Foot Knights of Dol Amroth in this one. And it looks like they also are going to have Mordor support over here, because mountain trolls are over here as well, and we also have some Uruk-hai as well. There isn't a gate over there, so Mordor can't actually use their trolls on that side. They've had to send them over here to support in this this fight here with Isengard. So yeah, Dol Amroth there has the joy of battling with the Isengard, and we'll see how that one goes down. Gondor is going to be joined by Dale in this struggle over here for this long wall as they fight two Mordor armies. And we do have, as you may be aware, we do have the Last Breath submod, since we have Dol Amroth here, but we also have the Warriors of Arda submod, which adds a whole bunch of new units for factions, including Dale, who gets a shock infantry in here, gets the Lords of Ravanian. Very cool looking unit. They get a few other units as well. I feel like they get some Lake Town archers are available to them as well, and they probably have a couple of other units as well. But yeah, they have Ravanian Rangers. They're definitely not new. They might not have brought them, but they do have a few new units. Dale does get a little bit of a buff, and you might be able to tell which ones are the submod units, because you can't see them on the map when you zoom out. But yeah, they have a whole bunch of units over here ready to go. Shipmen as well, you know, a bit stronger than they used to be. So it's definitely a unit to bring in sort of a defensive siege battle like today, because they do have Javies, so it makes them a bit stronger, a bit more useful. And yeah, already Urks getting off the walls, and they're engaging the pole arms down here. To manage to flank them. This could be a very good little move here by Isengard if you can manage to do some damage to these guys. I mean, they're killing a fair few of the Prince's Coast Guard. Yeah, I mean, they've nearly lost 5 Coast Guards already. Obviously, those guys there left at the gate to make sure that the trolls just can't come stampeding straight through. But, I mean, Isengard has brought his weapons of war. He's got sappers here ready to go, and there are grenadiers as well. So they have plenty of units that can be used to destroy those pole arms, which are already losing. They might need to do something about dealing with that Uruk-hai infantry. But yeah, this was sent in by a member of my Discord. He said it was a really fun replay, definitely worth checking out. It was a fairly close one. So yeah, I'm always intrigued to see what you guys have been up to. So, have more. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. That was a really good explosion there, taking out the tower and also the wall. But yeah, if you have more Dawnless Days or replays that you want to send them in, guys, feel free to send them into my Discord. The link is down below in the description, as always. And we have Prince's Footmen here. We don't think we often see these guys. These are medium melee infantry. These are actually lesser than most of the other Dol Amroth infantry, but they still look pretty damn good, and they'll probably still be able to put up a good fight against these Uruk spears. But they look like they're angling almost. So we're going to get a side shot here from Pelican Marines. We're probably going to Javi in a moment. Maybe not. They actually managed to get a Javi volley off. And there you go, they clash now to the men of Peligir. We have plenty of Pelican Marines in this one, with obviously Dol Amroth and also Gondor in this struggle. And you know, as you can see, the Uruk spears already losing as they get sandwiched between Dol Amroth units. It actually looks like the footmen have actually decided to close this gap, stop berserkers coming in. But the berserkers, yeah, they're doing a number on these Prince's Footmen here, carving through these guys. Just like in Helm's Deep, the actual like siege of Helm's Deep, we do see berserkers leading the way, assaulting first for Isengard. Very, very nice. Prince's Footmen there should be able to well, slow them down, but not necessarily kill them. The Berserkers, yeah, still winning. We've got, yeah, 2 Berserkers in there, actually. So, yeah, that's why it looks like there's so many. But, yeah, they're going to need to deal with them quite quickly. Got some better knights here, some foot knights for Dol Amroth. They're actually fighting against Uruk scouts. They should have an easy job here, fighting for these towers. Looks like they are fighting some Uruk infantry as well. Yeah, looks like over here as well, Champions of Dor and Dale having a rough time. Are they just fighting White-Hand Stormers and another unit of White-Hand Stormers? I'm not quite sure why they're losing like so quickly. Were these guys being javied up by friendly fire? They might have been. Yeah, these Pelican Marines probably want to go in, and unless they're just, you know, wanting to pin them in place again to keep jabbing. I think they are. Yeah, they're wanting to javvy these Stormers as much as possible. That's not so bad, you know. They did an okay job, that these Stormers all of a sudden are losing themselves. So not too bad a move there. I do miss the other Pelican Marine also javvy off if they want to have any sort of success. Cav also looks like Ravani Regents here of Dale has come across and helped to charge the Uruks here that are bothering the Coast Guards. We do have Mordor now finally landing inside the walls. Mordor orcs are landing, and you can see they've set up some traps here for the defenders to, you know, just whittle down the orc numbers a little bit. But it's not going to do too much damage, really. Those orcs will still go in anyway. Uruk Throng, they're going to be the first to clash with Gondor here in a moment. But, I mean, it's not a full unit. Whether Gondor will want to counterattack, maybe take advantage of that, I maybe would do so. But, yeah, it looks like they're going to get their archers starting to fire soon as well. I'd wait for the missile, for like the Morgul Raiders, or maybe it looks like Guards of the Teeth. No, Morgul Legion, in fact. So there's still some good pole arms, but yeah, I'd wait to shoot them instead. They have a little missile block. Typically, the Uruk Throng, they'll get beaten by most Gondor infantry, especially the actual Gondor swords. Pelican Marines might have a bit of a more difficult chance, but I like the formation they're setting up here with Javies on the flank, then Spears holding in the center. I do like that as a formation. But Mordor might be able to take advantage of side-shotting these Pelican Marines. We will see. But these guys coming down in drips and drabs is allowing the Javies here to not be very effective. They're only hitting like 1 or 2 Morgul Orcs, not a full formation. And also they're hitting Morgul Orcs, not a great loss really at all there. We have Uruk Spears here. Our side of Waver, but as you can see, the Berserkers are broken through the footmen, and that is a real problem there. And actually, yeah, Gondor is not really ready at all. He's got to, you know, reposition this. It looks like Shipman and the F Dale having to go in, immobilize. Dol Amroth doing a poor job, you know, slowing down Isengard right now. I mean, if I was the attackers, I'd be getting my trolls in now. I think it might think it's early, but I think it's perfect time. I think it's an opportune moment right now. I mean, we've got more Mordor Orc Spears joining. It looks like they've sent some Mordor Orcs as well over there to support. But yeah, look at that. Berserkers winning decisively, cutting through these shipmen who haven't been able to use their Javies to really do any sort of damage at all. And the Spears coming in, you know, as a medium spear infantry unit, or as heavy actually, the Mordor Orc Spears. I feel like this is the Warriors Varda unit, maybe. I feel like they don't have. This isn't a vanilla unit. But yeah, so I'm imagining we're going to see them being put in this place just to stop any sort of counter charges from Imrahil or the Ravanian region to try and regain this breach point. But it does look like now Berserkers are losing, maybe because of the archer fire here. I'm not sure. But it isn't because of the shipment, that's for sure. But the assaults from Mordor now across the front, doing a fair amount of damage. Citadel Guards, you know, they're fighting all hard. But yeah, the Pelican Marines, I mean, as medium melee infantry units, they do rely heavily on those Javies. People bring them quite a lot, and they are probably the most cost-benefit best unit to bring for Gondor. But if you're going to face like even anything like Uruk Throng, you're going to get beaten back. And it seems like the Morgul Orcs are having a good time fighting against them as well. But yeah, we'll see whether that changes when the archers start to arrive and do their bit here. These Uruk archers firing to the flank of these Pelican Marines might actually be able to change that around, because they're starting to win there, and they might sort of wrap up that flank. We'll see. Gondor archers on the might be able to shoot these Uruks. We'll see on the walls. They don't really need to actually land. I think they can shoot from the outside if they wanted to. Yeah, Peregrine Marines losing in quite a few spots. Oh, these aren't Peregrine Marines, this is a shipment. This is Dale getting involved. I see, looking at the ammo, a lack of javelins being used. Full ammo on the javelins. I mean, I'd send in those shock infantry really just try and win some of these areas really easily. Don't take unnecessary losses if you don't need to. And I mean, you can move the shipment unit up as well, potentially. Unless, like, Mordor really, like, looks like he's going to shift troops along the line, like across his wall. I'd move up this shipment unit here, try and get side shots into Uruk-thron if you can. Back on this side here, Mordor looks like, you know, he's doing okay. He's on a spike on a much smaller front than this one in the yellow here, I feel like. But really, the real push, I feel like it's coming from Isengard. But Isengard and Mordor is here, so is the Eye coming forward. Yeah, they're making the real pushes. Dol Amroth and Peregrine Marines here is starting to push back these Mordor orc spears. I think it's also... oh, we've got wargs in here as well. I never see the point in bringing them in a siege map, but it seems like they're doing a decent number here on the shipment. Shock infantry now dealing with those hounds of war. Also looks like archer fire as well is helping to kill them off. I would save ammo, don't shoot these wargs anymore. You need to save your ammunition for the trolls that are yet to come. We've got crossbows as well, annoyingly for the Isengard player in melee. I bet he was annoyed at this is happening, but they look like they're trapped in this. Another unit on the wall, but again, crossbows can arc, so you don't need to get them on walls anymore nowadays. They don't need to be in this situation. Just sit them at the bottom and they'll arc over.
Tower has been destroyed.
But yeah, you can see here, big push is really going on from Isengard. You can see another tower being captured here. But yeah, I think this is Isengard with his wargs, not Mordor. It's a strange choice, but maybe Isengard brought them as an anti-Sally force? But yeah, Dale is like committing quite a lot of force over here to support his Dol Amroth ally. And the cabin to long melee here is just kind of wasteful. Yeah, lots of Lords of Ravanian in here, chopping away those big double-handed axes. There you go. Looks like, I mean, look at that crossbow wavering, a full ammo as well. Oh, that's sad to see. Looks like the wargs of Isengard here had a good charge against the Lords of Ravanian. Whether that's just because it's a weakened unit or whether they just got a good charge. I didn't feel like the wargs had great charge bonuses. Why isn't Mordor focusing down this unit? His archer should be like moving right up. There's a Founding Guard in the front lines early in the siege, really. I mean, not early. We're sort of like mid-game now. But yeah. Kind of like, you know, mid-game even is kind of early for Founding Guard, I feel like, to move up. But yeah, this unit is just getting, like, ignored. While on the other hand, the Uruk-thron here right in front of the Founding Guard are getting focused down by Gondor archers. A little bit of a waste, I think, because, like I said, there's nasty stuff you want to shoot still to arrive. So the guards here holding strong, but the relentless archer fire is starting to have effects on these Peregrine Marines on the flanks who are losing and are nearly dead. And that might open a bit of an avenue for the orcs to break through.
Our allies have abandoned us.
And yeah, it looks like Peregrine Marines starting to break here. As you can see, this is not so great. And you can see the Citadel Guards, but they're going to try and just fall back. I would have left maybe that Peregrine Marine in there just so you could, you know, I mean, if you could, I mean, he's actually got away with kind of pulling everything out. He might still lose his Peregrine Marine anyway, just to unit losses, and also looks like just pulling out is going to cost it. But yeah, you don't want these Citadel Guards to get chased down and just whisked down. So the Peregrine Marine might have to sacrifice. But he's done a good job actually sort of turning around. He's now holding in a much better choke point. Because this other one here has broken. That was never really going to be a great one to hold. Getting side-shotted, and those Peregrine Marines, yeah, just never going to be strong enough to defeat all these orcs. Yeah, Gondor now shortening his lines. As you can see, he's going to have to do the same here unless these Gondor archers go into melee, which looks like they might with little ammo left. It's not a bad idea. Looks like also we have Ravanian Regents going over here. They're charging Orcs are already in melee, so it wasn't really a great use of the general. I'd have him further down the line, to be honest. And yeah, I personally think as well, yeah, they should be aggressive here, should Dale. Like, Dale could, like, get into archers here if he wants to. And also rear charge these Morgul Raiders. I think they can be really aggressive on this flank here if they want to be. And try and, you know, maybe shift some forces back that way instead of, you know, the pressuring Gondor here. Also looks like Dol Amroth is pushed his way back at heavy losses with Imrahil already at half strength with his bodyguard. But heavy losses, they've managed to push back Isengard back towards his breach here. Lots of the wargs starting to break. It didn't seem like they had a lot of actual units that could, you know, really sustain a prolonged melee. To be honest, did Isengard inside the settlement. And actually, look at this, Mountain Trolls already getting focused down a 4 out of 8. They are not looking so great here. We are seeing also, I'd just like to say, Grenadiers come forward, and the Olokai have started to die. How have they been? Are they getting focused down, potentially? I think they are in melee. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I can't see any dead Ologs in here. Not quite sure what happened to them. They might have gone in somewhere else. I'll have a look. But I want to see if these grenades do anything. I mean, they hit. They might get Imrahil here. They're firing into this general area, and I don't know where exactly the model of Imrahil is. Yeah, I mean, they might break a lot of these Dol Amroth troops seem to just be re-rallying here. We've got Founding Guard and also Gondor archers shifting across to maybe help try and block this breach. It is vital they hold on to it to stop any more evil forces coming in. But it looks like all the trolls are dead. Trolls are dead.
The men are broken,
yeah, very much
running
gone.
for their lives.
That's a huge win. Oh, the Orcs in here. They're not all dead. They've just been stuck in this breach here fighting against polearms. They're fighting a Lake Town Guard over here. Looks like they've not had a great time of it. Not at all. And actually, yeah, we can see Dale's actually got onto the walls over here, and he's fighting crossbows as well. Dale seems like he's everywhere. He's being a great support player right now. Really, really good support player. I mean, I feel like this Mordor player needs to commit his full force right now, because Isengard is kind of close to being defeated here. I mean, their general, I think, is Ugluk. No, it's just a White-Hand Stormer, just a generic one. He's gone in. He's fighting Pelgrims. I mean, he's up here. If he dies, like White-Hand Stormer general, if he dies, it's pretty much curtains for the Isengard army. There you go. I think that is him dead. There you go, gone. The morale for the Isengard's going to be pretty low. You can see the crossbows starting to waver. Grenadiers not looking great. They're getting focused down. One of the pikes is going. This one's still unhealthy, but it's not going to be able to do much. And then really, it's just like these Sons of the Eye generals. I don't know if there's a crossing point to get across here. Maybe here, actually. I think you can cross here. But yeah, those generals have to run all the way around or just stay here. If they want to be of any use. They're going to have to run all the way around, dismount, and get inside, so they'll no longer be a cav unit. But yeah, look at that. That offensive, as I was saying, by Dale kind of has taken place. Shipman and Shock Infantry are working together, and they can now get these archers, and they should absolutely get those archers. And there's another one here they can get. Really, really good moves there from the Forces of Good. Shipman pestering these polearms here, doing a really good job. I've been told, you know, pikes and polearms could really be damaged if they don't get their formation set up in time. You can really do some damage to them. And also, Dale with his rangers here can side shot these Morgul Legion and do some really, really painful damage there. But they might be saved in a minute, those polearms, because it looks like Gondor's archers are starting to break. And also, Boromir has managed to get himself into a pretty sticky position. I think he's gone through this gap here. What he was going for, maybe the archers, I'm not sure, but he's getting surrounded. Gondor is trying to send over Founding Guard to help sort out the situation. Morgul Raiders are now themselves surrounded. But yeah, we might be about to see an execution of Boromir if this Uruk archer just starts to blast back at Boromir in a moment. Dol Amroth, I would start to send troops over towards Gondor. I mean, these Tirith air sentinels definitely are not needed over here. There's nothing that can really threaten Dol Amroth now. Start to send stuff towards Gondor. Help out your overlord. Looks like, yeah, they're doing okay here. It's the guards. The supporters and archers, you know, are holding back these Morgul Raiders for now. The archers are just chaff, really. They'll be cut down by those big axes. I'm mostly worried, to be honest, for Boromir. Like, I kind of want good to win. They've been up against it, and they still, like, I mean, looking at the balanced power, it's not looking great for them. It's 3,000 against 2,700. It's not a big difference, especially when it's Mordor you've got to take into consideration. They rely on mass. They don't really have a big mass advantage. Yet to see anyone, by the way, use their supply barrels. A bit of a black mark there on the defenders so far.
Men are running.
Like use your supply barrels, get the ammo, like to get extra kills for your archers. Like archers with ammo, oh, you can do so much great work. But Boromir here is about to die. Down to 10 men left. His bodyguard. There you go, enemy general dead. I bet that's Boromir, yeah, falling to the hands of a Morgul raider, I imagine. There you go. That could be costly for Gondor, because I don't know how much Gondor's got left. It looks like mainly Citadel guards, like elites. Maybe has a few archer units popping around. But yeah, they don't have much left. There's a Founding Guard as well, I saw, but that might have since fallen, to be honest. I can't see it. Can't see it anyway. The Orcs, by the way, is still in this fight. I think they're sending the Territory Sentinels here because they are concerned about the Orcs. I think it's a little bit OTT. I don't think you need it. But yeah, Gondor is falling back. You can see he's been a bit of a pessimist, to be honest. Constantly falling back. You can see actually Dale is shifting troops across the river. He wants to help what forces he has left on this side. And he thinks he can win, I think. Because, I mean, I don't blame him. The Ravani unit's here. And the shipment unit doing a great job. But Dale might be about to lose his general to Archer Fire as well. This Uruk Archer here focusing down the Ravani regions. He is looking, yeah, pretty low on the troops. He's actually wavering now as that Ravani region. 12 riders left. And that's the general for Dale routing. He's not dead, as far as I'm aware yet. But he's routing, and that probably will get him cut down anyway. Just looks like he's running through Orc lines at the moment. So yeah, Dale and now Gondor without generals. That might just turn things back in favor of Mordor here and what remains of Isengard. But yeah, big loss there. After the great offensive down this flank here by Dale, we're like really mopping up like the blue Mordor.
The unit is running from the
They've
enemy.
really mopped them up. They're now kind of running out of a bit of oomph. Imrahil also, I'd just like to say, down to 13 men left. They're really using their generals, are the defenders. There you go, Imrahil's broken as well, getting like stuck down in combat against the Uruk Throng here. That is another big loss there for Dol Amroth. So yeah, now no generals left for the defenders. I don't think we'll see a mass rout. There's a lot of elite units here, like tier 3, tier 4. But yeah, Lords of Ravani are about to go in and try and avenge them. I mean, they should try and get back across the river. The main cap point is actually here, I think. This, what they're fighting over, this is the main cap point. Not that it's going to set off a timer by the looks of it. It's just going to give you a morale boost. I think the main cap point used to be back here, but they've since changed that.
An entire unit
people
has
otherwise
perished.
defend here. Or maybe this is Ethering. I honestly cannot remember. It might be Karas Slumgor, it might be Ethering. I honestly cannot remember. Looks like we're going to see Dalian Marksman get stuck in a combat here. Yeah, I think the map's Ethering. It gives me strong Ethering vibes of what it used. Yeah, I think it is. I think this is what this is Ethering. I haven't played in ages. It's a very choke pointy map, especially when you get to these bridges. People often camp them. I think that's why they made the cap point here. Make it so you don't really just defend this these 4 bridges to the death. I mean, this wall here can obviously be attacked.
Running for their lives.
But if you have like 3 armies stacked behind those walls, you're not going to break through. It's a very cheesy sort of strategy. But there you go. Lords of Ravani there winning their fight. But they are now going to have to fall back. You can see, looks like as well, the Rangers here, the Ravani Rangers are winning some of their fights. I mean, Rangers are really good in melee, so these guys might actually be able to do some work out on the flank, be a pest. And they also have some ammo left, which, you know, could be an annoyance. They just don't want to... there's a good volley there into the Morgul Raiders. They just got low armor, so these guys will get cut down pretty quickly. Especially against something like Uruk Throng, which is now on the way. Uruk Throng, I think, is going to be too much. These Rangers did well against that lower Morgul Raider, but yeah, this unit is probably going to get cut down. Unless it can get support from elsewhere, but I don't think it can. There's another Ranger here, but it looks like he's more intent on trying to kill this Uruk Archer, which is capturing the point right now. There you go, those Lords of Ravine that were a bit over-aggressive, getting cut down, and as you can see, yeah, Gondor really wants to defend the bridges with the Citadel Guard, and it looks like as well the breach point is going to be the main use of defense. The Terethier Sentinels, they're getting shot in the back by Uruk archers. I was going to say, they've got a good position. They are getting rear-shotted right now. There's a lot of polearms, and they don't need both those units of polearms in there, in my opinion. And a spear guard, which is anti-cab being a spear unit. Yeah, it seems a little excessive there. But yeah, if this Witch King was to die, I think that would be curtains for morale. Though this Mordor army, it's not got a lot left. They need to kill off this Nazgul here if they want to have victory. The forces are good because, yeah, that's pretty much who has all the forces left. Numbers-wise, 1,700 against 1,400. It is quite close,
actually. The whole unit has been destroyed.
Especially since what's left is still elites. Or mostly elites. And the archers seem to have a decent amount of ammo, or at least some of them. These Gondor archers got a good amount of ammo. I mean, I've focused on these Morgul Raiders. Take them out. They've done a great job so far of the forces of good. Taking out trolls and still having ammo left. But yeah, to give them something in this position, if they had like one general, if they had Gondor's gen, like Boromir still alive, I don't know what he achieved really. If they had him left, I think they got a good chance of winning this. Like now it's still too close to call. Like will morale from like having elite units persevere? Or will it be morale of having a general left persevere? There you go. I mean, they're still firing a few volleys as more grades. I wouldn't bother. Looks like the spears have these guys wrapped up for now. I mean, I don't know what you save your ammo for, really. It looks like Mordor's going to break through this breach point here. Dol Amroth, it's sort of holding the bay. The champions of Dol Amroth down to 62 men, but that's not going to last long, especially if they're just like one archer volley from these Uruk archers here to decimate them. So we'll see what they can do there. But yeah, the Pelican Marine, I think, is about to break. It's got a silver chevron there. Whether it's earned that or whether it got started with that, that's pretty impressive. It's earned it. Oh, it looks like someone is using his supply barrels, which is great to see. Dol Amroth over here using his Princess Marksman to go and resupply right now, get themselves some more ammo. Another one has just done it as well, so that's really good to see. And he's going to, be able to use that extra ammo to, start to focus down whether that's other archers, just weaken these like other Uruk units that have yet to go. We've got Uruk bodyguards still to go. It's got a very elite sword still to be committed. Ravanian Rangers here, not Ravanian Regions. Ravanian Rangers actually winning a 2v1 against other archers, in fairness, just Uruk archers. It's all very impressive. I mean, this Uruk archer could break any moment, especially if any of these generals were to die. With the Witch King and the Nazgul holding on strong, they did a very good job. Since the eye, a good melee cap, but they're not going to be able to do well in a breach fight like this. So, a bit of a strange move, I won't lie, from Mordor. But yeah, we'll see whether they can push back the. If they can kill the two generals of Mordor, it's huge. I mean, this Uruk unit is nearly out of ammo. And they've got all the pole arms. So
our men have given up
yeah,
and are running for their lives.
I think they've just routed some more marksmen or something in there. These marksmen actually wavering at 135 is a concern for Dol Amroth.
Fired all of its ammunition.
What else is in it? He's got a foot knight, but yeah, I think Dol Amroth might be about to master out actually. Looking at this, that's not good, and that might then cause Gondor to master out. We'll see. Oh, another ranger, by the way, resupplying. Great to see. But yeah, they do need to be careful right now. That's not good at all. An Uruk Throng breaking through the champions of Dor and Ernil, and they're going to be able to rear charge those foot knights there, and that will probably rout those guys. Unless they can get an archer over there maybe to slow them down, or they can't do much more than slow them down. That's a healthy Uruk Throng with triple bronze chevrons. My gosh. That is, yeah, some serious Uruks. even still, most concerningly, the Citadel Guards here are losing to a tiny little Uruk unit. I think that is more because they're getting shot at by these Uruk archers here, which still have a lot of ammo. The player being really restrained on using his ammo is working out for him, that's for sure. And hey, look at that. The Rangers actually managed to win that 2-on-1.
The
With
men are
20
running.
men left
Stand and
to
fight,
show
damn
for it,
you.
but, you know, still impressive. You know, very, very impressive. And there you go. The breakthrough has come. The Uruk throng rear charging. The Knights of Dol Amroth there are broken through. And this will probably be curtains to the forces of good. These marksmen fight in the streets, they fight for their lives, they fight for the freedom of their families, make sure they're not enslaved and join some sort of slave camp of Sauron's, or just be eaten, become man-flesh meals. But yes, as you can see here, the Citadel Guard broken on this side here. I think they just shot to pieces. I think that's how they've routed. And yeah, it looks like the bridge defense is going to come to an end here, as we have 900 attackers taking on about 600 defenders. So yeah, it's still a pretty close one, but not like not like insanely close, but I'd say close. And there you go, the Rangers being focused down and killed off as they were trying to, you know, close in on that Uruk archer and get a third Uruk archer into this fight. But yeah, they could not manage it in the end, which is a shame to see. And there you go, the marksmen are getting surrounded and killed off. Uruk strong are getting focused down in the back, like these archers are causing a bit of a pain for themselves right at the end of this fight. Marksmen here just resupplied and now get rewarded with being charged by the Nazgul and the Servants of the Eye. There you go, Nazgul winning decisively, and the Witch King also should be doing the same very shortly as they surround the Gondor archers here. We were winning this slightly actually, and a fight against Uruk bodyguards. How? How has that happened? Now it's combat even, but yeah, why were the bodyguards losing that fight? Unless the archers were like shooting in melee, they should not really have been losing that fight. Even 70 bodyguard, I would feel like, would be able to overcome one Gondor archer, especially at this point, where there's a good chance of just mass routing because of army losses, which is now taking place. Ravanian Rangers, they're breaking 120 out of 120. There you go, a Pyrrhic victory, as everything else breaks as well for Gondor and Dol Amroth. And we have a Pyrrhic victory for Mordor and its Isengard ally. So yeah, this was a fun one, really interesting 3v3 fight sent in by Sandwich, who's playing as one of the Mordor army. So thank you very much, man, for sending this one in. Well done to Itchy and to Panzergrenadier as well. Very fun 3v3. And well done as well to Jackaboy, Longsnake, and Olaf, who are all playing as the defenders in this one. Certainly was a good defense to put up. I think a little bit overuse of their generals has cost them in this one. That's the only criticism I probably have for this defense. I think they did pretty well otherwise. Maybe could have been a bit more aggressive, I feel like, with their defense with the Dale. I feel like could have been a bit more aggressive. And whether Dol Amroth could have sent more stuff to help Gondor, maybe. But he had his own problems as well, I understand. But yeah, well done to everyone that took part. We'll have a quick look at some of the kills. Sandwich got 150 kills with his Nazgul general at the end there. Uruk Throng, 241 kills. 128 with another one there. His Morgul Orcs getting 158. Morgul Raiders, 268 kills. 200 kills with the Uruk Archers. 172 with another one here. And then his poor Mounted Trolls getting a singular kill. We have Itchy playing as Mordor, getting 289 kills. With his Witch King General, his Uruk Throng getting 155 kills, his Raiders getting 146, his Uruk Archers 177, his Polearms, yeah, not much in the way of kills. We just saw them at the beginning of the fight, and they seem to have got eviscerated pretty quickly, probably by archers. His Olokai got 168 kills, which was okay, but nothing insane. Then we have Panzer Grenadier playing as Isengard, 105 kills with Wyand Stormers, 117 with another with Uruk-hai infantry here, 126 kills with some Berserkers, 175 with another one there, 202 kills with the Uruk-hai crossbows, and then his Sap has got no kills, and his Grenadiers only getting 45 kills. Bit of a waste, well not a waste, but unfortunate use of them in that one. Jackboy playing as Dol Amroth got some really good kills with his troops there. I mean, he was fighting also like a Mordor and an Isengard, which have always got big units. Yeah, 255 with Imrahil here is very, very good. Good use of him. Even if it was maybe a little overuse, he did some great charges and did cut down a lot of orcs. Then we have 316 kills with the Pelegrin Marine here. I wouldn't be surprised if they earned that XP. That's an insane amount of like kills. Probably a lot with Javies. 272 kills with another Pelegrin Marine there. His Foot Knights getting 126 kills. And then his Champions of Dor Enil getting 316, 164, 154. Yeah, all got triple figures. Archers 126, 167, 187. Very, very good. Then Long Snake playing as Gondor. 229 with Boromir before he fell. He's done well, to be fair. Pelegrin Marines not so great as Dol Amroth, still getting like triple figures, 139, 131 with two of them. And then his Gondor Sword Infantry 196, 164. I mean, these guys just show the difference. I mean, one of the Pelegrin Marines did not do that great, but I mean, these guys just another level above the Marines. Citadel Guards did incredible. 312 kills, 210 kills, very good kills, 257. That's probably some of the best returns I've seen for Citadel Guards in a long time. I think they were fighting a lot of Morgul orcs, but still very good to see them get like high triple figure kills. And then we got 199 kills with a Gondor Archer here, 116 with another 176 kills. So yeah, well done to Longsnake. And then we have Olaf playing as Dale, 208 kills with a Shipman, 377 kills there with another one. And then his Lords Ravani did incredible, 2-0, and then 339 kills with another one, 231. Yeah, some really good kills there. One of his daily marksmen his only daily marksman, sorry, got 101 kills, but his Ravani and Rangers all getting triple figures, as high as 377, 301 kills, and the other one got 179. Not too shabby either. But there you go, guys. That is today's Dawnless Days siege battle. If you did enjoy and want to see some more Lord of the Rings action, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. It does help out the channel. Do check out Last Breath and Warriors of Ardor as well if you want to check out some more fun sub mods. The links for those are in the description. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.